One way that Quesnel City Council can stretch your tax dollars and our limited income from property taxation is by chasing grants. Grants from the federal government, grants from the provincial government, or grants from other agencies like the Northern Development Trust. But chasing grants is both hard work and a little bit risky. It's hard work in the sense that you have to have the projects prepared in advance. We never know when the larger grants are going to be made available by the federal and provincial governments. We'll get notice on short order that we have 30 days or 60 days or 90 days to get a grant application in. In order to be prepared for that, you need to have the projects. The projects have to be part of a plan. And you also have to have money set aside through some pre-taxation, because often grants require a 1/3 contribution or sometimes as much as a 60% contribution. It's very rare that we get 100% funding from a granting agency for any of our projects. So all that work has to be done in advance, and you have to make the commitment to go after and be prepared for the grants prior to the grants even being made available. The risky side of it, of course, is the grants may not come available or may not align with the kind of projects that you've got prepared. Or you have a grant available project, the grant opens, but the grant is oversubscribed. The Canadian grants are often oversubscribed right from the get-go. So you've done all that work, you have something that should fit, you put it in, and then you find out a year or 18 months later that you're not successful. So it's risky, it's hard work, but we as a council feel that it's very important. And because we've done a very good job on our strategy, our transition strategy, our marketing strategy, our capital investment plan, we've actually been very good at obtaining grants. Our staff now know the kinds of things that make grants successful. We have a group of consultants, engineers, planners, and designers who are also plugged into the grant system, and we've become very successful at obtaining grants. Large grants for the West Quesnel Land Stability Project, large grants for our water expansion, and also grants for all of our transition strategy, whether that's from our trails development or our hosting precinct, like the improvements we made to the Arena Plaza or we're now making to Spirit Center. So grants are part of our planning process. We've become known as a community that's been successful in getting grants, and it's a way for us to stretch your tax dollars to be able to do more with the taxation that we get from our local community. So you can visit our website to see the kinds of grants that we've been able to obtain, and I think over the next few months and into the rest of the year, you're going to hear that we've been successful in getting a number of other grants that will allow us to continue to invest in our community, which benefits our local economy and which is also in and of itself a job creation strategy.